Hi everyone, this is the Due Parenting Podcast. My name is Ibrahim Suleiman.
And my name is Ejiofor Suleiman.
And we have our friends here. I love it. See, that's why they're here.
Welcome to Due Parenting Pod.
Welcome back to a new episode of Due Parenting Pod. So we're here again with our friends. They're not going to insult us, the Simpsons.
Oh, Wanri, don't join them. Don't join them. No, don't do this.
Okay.
Wanri and Wendy Simpson.
So, meanwhile, quick gist. That's how Wanri used to just always swear that he will never, ever play a role or do a scene.
Oh,
blah, blah,
my.
blah. That's how we're filming Refuge. It was Refuge, no?
Yeah, Refuge.
We're filming Refuge. And as the dutiful good husband that he is, my brother went and dropped his wife off at work. Then he decided that, you know what, instead of going back home, then coming back to get her, I'll just chill until she's done and then I'll take her home. That's how my guy, this nice moto, Rogba and Bio.
It was Bio,
Yeah,
actually. Bio,
everybody knows Bio Bully. Bio now came outside, saw him and said, you're here? Come inside. And he was like, no. My friend, come inside. And then being the nice gentleman that he is, if a lady asks, she gets it unless it is it. And so I knew you'd spot that. And then he followed her inside. One thing led to another, wink. And then next thing he knew, he was in front of a camera.
Sweating.
Like a piglet.
Yeah, I mean.
But
And he had one line.
See, wait, no.
No.
He was not supposed to have any lines.
See, if I had come prepared, if they had told me that you're going to shoot
Before
today,
give them bond.
yeah, I mean,
Idris Elba.
I said, look at
Wanri,
this Oscar.
you had one
But
line.
wait,
and you were still sweating.
no, wait.
To be fair, when I
Wait.
started acting, I used to sweat buckets, right? From here up, I'll be fine. Here down, rivers of glory.
See, Rogba told me that, come, you'll not be on my film. Come now, that.
Yeah, I mean,
don't
help
worry.
me now.
That it's a non-speaking role.
Hey, scam.
Next thing, director Miwa said, how will you come along? I'll give him lines.
give him
oh.
lines.
At that moment, yeah, my heart started beating. I thought it was a joke at first. Then, that's when it dawned on me. But anyway,
But you did it.
They've done-
Yes, now, colleague. Welcome to the industry, sir.
no.
My friend, come on, check man.
Sorry, sir.
That's a good man. Good
And
man.
you're not a bully.
I mean, no. I see, that was
He's
his
learning from the best
question.
now.
Oh, fair.
Okay. The topic for today is life after having a second child.
Yes.
Let me point out that between the last time
You saw these people.
that we did this podcast last season and this season,
They were doing
the
things.
do. And now they have a second child. Zin too
Even Zin, even Hilary.
was doing the do. He has
I
a
have-
second child. Baby, what are
you
you doing?
We're just doing We're just doing it the way the Lord intended, isn't it?
See,
No, I'm not putting my leg up.
I'm going home. I can't. Good night.
to put our legs up,
Just
See,
to prepare for it,
I assure you, it was just once.
Are you serious?
I know the day. We know the day.
Worry.
We know
No.
it was just once.
You can just lose guard.
See, I mean, I hadn't gotten some for a while, and it was just that day. It was Val's day.
Oh, yeah, the day of love now. Come on.
Yes, and I would
Please
tell
come
you,
close so
it
that
was
our
just
viewers
once.
can hear you.
It was just once
Embarrassing
that
yourself.
month, and that it was on that day.
Chai.
Yeah,
So you're backed up.
yeah. When we went to our doctor, and he was like, he did this thing. He was like, okay, how many weeks later you this that? He said, oh, this is a Valentine's
This child
baby.
was conceived on Valentine's Day. We already have a name. We will call her Valentina.
Oh no.
So he calculated it.
Yeah.
And then, child.
Because I remember. Okay, I don't know if we should talk about this, but I do remember that. Okay, you know what? I remember that just before that, you were going through a
No, you can talk about this.
phase. Okay.
Yeah,
You're going
okay.
through a phase where we all thought we were in trouble. Like, everybody was panicking and worried about Wendy because, she had gone through, the year
Losing,
before had been tough. She had suffered a lot of losses at practically, within a period of like 6 months. So we're waiting for her to react, but she was very stoic.
Do you want
And
us to
then
say what you
suddenly,
lost?
No, go on.
Suddenly, she lost both her parents,
Yeah.
Within a 6-month period. And we're all, we rallied around trying to make sure that,
She had a miscarriage as well.
Yes.
yeah. But she was just very stoic, very calm, very focused. So we're all kind of worried. That,
And the husband did not know whether to touch her or not to touch her. That's why he was backed up.
and she just, and because I had experienced, I knew what loss, delayed response, delayed reaction to loss was like. I knew that it was coming. But when it hit, all of us were it took us off guard. So that period, Wanri was...
It hasn't.
It has, trust me. It's just that the first wave, the second wave comes much later.
Yeah, I think.
But I think when do you be better prepared, innit?
For what?
I don't know. Because even me, the second wave hasn't really hit.
It has. I don't think it has hit because I don't think I've allowed myself, which is why he's worried. Everybody's worried that I wish I took the chance to do it when everybody else was doing it. But the mistake I think I made was that I was taking care of everybody else. So that time passed. Do you understand? So it would have seemed like, oh, okay, this one I want to start my own now. People have moved on. I had too many people to take care of. I had, I took on the responsibility of replacing my mother. Do you understand? So I became the go-to person for my brothers. It seemed like I had too many responsibilities. So I had to put the grieving aside. Do you understand? I'm like, this one, I will do it later. There are more pressing things that I need to take care of now. Looking back, I wish I did it. I wish I did the whole grieving and, this thing when I should have. But now, it seems like I keep pushing it. I don't have time. Till now, I don't have time. This man was worried that my tear ducts were not working, that I was emotionless.
We had that conversation.
Yeah.
It will happen. But I don't know when. But this is the third year, I think. Yeah, this year will make it 3 years.
This will make it 3.
So I don't know when it will happen. We're still going on anyway.
We're here.
Yeah, we are. So with all that happening in your life and you finding out that you were pregnant, what was your pregnancy process? What
was your reaction to finding out that,
to this the last pregnancy? Because I had lost one before, this one was sort of a relief that, this is compensation for me for the one I lost. I didn't know if it was a boy or if it was a girl, but I was just glad that, I am pregnant again. And we already talked about the number of children we're going to have.
Which is
I'm
3.
like,
You remember?
3.
Like, thank you.
Because Wendy has now changed mouth now.
Exactly.
That says, Fam, there are witnesses.
I know how many children I want to have in this my lifetime.
Thank God I didn't need to say
don't know about
anything.
anybody else.
Thank God I didn't need to say anything. Because we've been talking about snip, 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 snip.
snip, man.
Ooh.
So,
okay.
Anyway,
Guess what we're going to later.
no,
all right. Continue.
But this pregnancy journey was it different from the first one?
The first one where it was different because the first one where we had more time.
This one it seemed rushed.
Yeah, there was work. You were busy.
I was busy. I worked again till my 9th month.
Yeah.
First one too, 9th month. As a matter of fact, it was 2 weeks after I stopped working that this baby came.
You were like a downfall at some point.
Yeah, even in her 9th month, I think while she was on screen, I think they had to use pillows.
Pillows, I remember.
And we couldn't really tell.
Yeah.
People couldn't tell because her face hadn't changed much.
I think it was like 4 or 5 days before.
Yes.
Her face just...
That's when
my man was like,
now
sorry.
my neck now became black. My nose
like 4 or 5 days
expanded.
before.
But the thing that saved me is because it was that my nose is small. So even if it expands, it still looks like a normal nose.
Imagine if it was me that would...
The nose expanded, my neck was black. What else?
What was the difference between your first pregnancy and this one? Was your neck black in the first pregnancy?
My tummy was black.
Was your tummy black for this one?
So the black just... Gravity turned up, so you just...
So because makeup, they were having issues now because my face was another color, my neck another color, my body another color. So which will you match foundation? Do you match foundation to the neck or to the body? It was wild, but this second pregnancy, was it easier?
So what about
the procedure?
All the morning sickness? And
I didn't have morning sickness.
She didn't throw up.
I didn't have morning sickness at all.
No.
So it was totally different from the first
It
one.
was. It was just pain.
Different.
Yeah. This pregnancy left me with softer, tendons.
Right.
So now I have a pain in my right knee that I didn't have before. So, but sometimes I have to wear knee braces, in the house.
And that has nothing to do with 30+.
Nope.
It doesn't.
No, I mean that's why she can't write coconuts.
I know. You know their stories. Like,
Wanri!
what did I miss something?
Wow.
I missed something. What happened?
Please repeat yourself.
No. She
said
said what?
Go on. You said it now. Finish it.
She said that's why she can't write
That wasn't
coconuts.
what I said. It was you that said it.
Oh, coconuts.
So this means, they are not giving what they used to give before.
When the knees don't knees like they used to
So
before.
yes. So I had a lot of joint pain in this one, headaches, just pain. The other one, I was drying up like a stockfish.
Because you're refusing to eat.
I couldn't eat. Eating, I prefer to drink than eat because eating now became like a chore.
Fair.
For the first one.
For the
Fury.
first one. The second one, I didn't have cravings. I didn't.
No.
What were you eating?
Her appetite was slightly better.
Than the first
Than the
one.
first one.
Yes.
Yeah.
See, anything
Yeah.
appetite wise would definitely have been better than the first one.
Yeah.
What are you trying to
And of
say?
course she could.
Nigga, you were not eating anything.
On my podcast. On my podcast.
Hey, God. They will sack us for this.
Okay.
We will be cancelled.
Please, director,
He said, leave it.
Na lie, oh.
Let the people know what people really are like.
remove it. Ejo.
Like,
Anyway,
in fact,
I wanted to mention.
I know who I will talk to.
I wanted to mention that, since you mentioned that your knee was hurting you,
Yeah.
I've heard different stories of different pregnant women who say some people actually go blind, some people can't walk, waist pain, everything. So yours was just the knee.
My knee,
her teeth.
This one.
Yes.
No, it was the first one.
see,
I lost
this-
a
sorry,
tooth.
guys.
It was the first one I lost a tooth, not this one.
Your feelings cracked and removed. Yes, because I was on that took you.
Well,
Oh, that's true.
Yes.
so wait.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Exactly.
he's right.
So you see, so this thing that you say that women just forget all the trauma after pregnancy. So it's true because how can you not remember that?
No. That is associated with pregnancy. You know, when you have a child, the first one, your memory don't go. Second one is now double. You'll be forgetting things.
That's my point.
But she
You're
hasn't
making my point.
forgotten. She did not.
She has forgotten the kind of pain that she went through. The things
which?
that
For the second
one.
She's raising up her hand.
You know why I'm forgetting this one? Because they were bigger pains. So this one was not even. I didn't
not- it was
consider it
nothing
as
compared-
it's not a
anything
highlight.
compared to.
Are you serious?
The first one, I had the first one via CS. So of course,
Yeah,
second one too.
Yeah.
So you remember the first one I had? I was telling him that you're not even paying attention to me. What if I go now and I'm not coming back? What if I die?
Yes.
And you're not even saying your goodbyes properly. Do you get?
My God.
So this one, we just entered the hospital.
Just to note that Wendy is such a drama queen.
Yes.
You're lying. I'm not.
She is. She is actually.
I'm
She
not.
is.
I was scared for my life now. You think it's easy to go under the knife?
No, it's not.
It's not easy.
It's not easy.
So this second one, again, we did not tell anybody that we were going. But some people, you knew.
Yeah,
you know,
we
a few
knew.
people knew that we were going on that day. So we got there. Same
Did he say his
questions.
goodbyes?
He was there all through. So we got there, same questions. Isha prepared me. But this time was different because my mom wasn't around. So I'm like, well, let me just do this one and get it over with. It's not like I'm giving anybody grandchildren. But then I remembered his own mother. I'm like, okay, yes, grandchild for her. Anyway, so they came, asked the same questions as before. What's your alcohol tolerance level?
How
for the
was your
anesthesia?
alcohol?
It had increased.
Because mama must drink a little.
It had increased.
But I didn't know.
Eh.
I didn't know because at the time they administered it, when we went into the theater and everything, when they started cutting, I felt. And this time I even said, please stay in there so you can make a full video for me. But at the time he even came in, they had already sorted it out because this one was... So they put the thing in. Till today, I don't know what that needle looks like. I still don't want to look at it.
Oh, it's massive.
I don't want to look at it because I didn't want to have an image
I
in my
saw
head
it.
to be scared.
Like-
Why did
it's
you?
like-
Why? Why did
like
you do
pencil
that?
lead.
I need to see what is going
No.
into my body.
No. Well,
Yeah.
anyway.
Okay.
Zin. Thank you.
So they put the needle. They put the needle. They put the needle in. They set the lines like a prisoner. Drip here, drip here.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, okay, can you feel anything? The usual now. Can you feel, lift your leg? I couldn't lift my leg. I'm like, okay, second time. If I don't come back, peace out, my guys. They now started this procedure.
Can't they feel am?
Before they started,
Because you were awake this time.
Before they started the procedure, after they did it, you know, they'll say you should not raise your head for a couple of minutes. That's how I started feeling tightness in my chest. Ooh. I couldn't breathe. You're not coming at the time. I couldn't breathe. Like, it was as if this place was blocked. So I couldn't even breathe in or out.
So you had to lift it.
With the little energy I had, I just told them that I can't breathe. See, running, doctor she go and look for oxygen. So I had to sit. It propped me up. I had to throw up.
Oh boy!
So that was a reaction to this anesthesia that I did not have with the first pregnancy. So because of how I reacted to this one, they couldn't administer more. So it was at that level of anesthesia that I had the second one. So when they started cutting, I felt.
So yeah,
and I was telling them, because they couldn't do more, they couldn't add more because of my reaction to it. So I was telling them when they started cutting my tummy and everything, I can feel this thing. I said, don't worry. The woman was acting film for me.
You film actor.
Telling me that, I'm adding more. She's adding more. I felt too. The tugging and the tearing, I felt. I felt, but I made a video of it. I told him to help me make a video. I have a video on my phone. Every day I see any cute baby. Oh, cute baby. Carrying my phone to remind myself of what I went through. Then Nisha brought out the baby again. I asked,
does she have hair?
And that was
Why is that always your first question?
Because Wendy doesn't have hair.
I have hair. Shall I take off my wig for you?
No, it's okay. We believe you. Let's not.
You know the funny thing? My hair even grew with this.
Yeah,
it grew. It grew longer.
Are you kidding?
Till now, yes.
Come on. Okay. This is why we should not encourage. This is why we should. I will cut off your fingers.
So, Wanri, what was going through your mind when you were in there and you could hear her say she couldn't breathe and she was feeling pain, and what did you continue making the video, or did you just stop?
Thankfully, what made me continue was I didn't even know this part. It was after. It was much later.
It was
the
after I had
nurses,
thrown up that they told you to come in. After they had stabilized,
after that. So I only heard the story about her reacting to the thing after.
Wow.
So of course,
you were not there when they were cutting her?
No. Okay. They had already cut her open. Yes, but they hadn't started expanding. So I got...
I remember. My sister too, they didn't let her in until they had cut me open.
So it was when they cut her open and they started expanding. And the only point where my heart stopped was when they brought out this baby. They said, I think, the doctor said, it's a big baby. I said, what does that mean? Then I started looking for some instruments like this. I just saw them using something like a small hammer.
Oh yeah, she was bigger than
Fury.
Yes.
So they now brought her out. They now use these gigantic forceps.
Closer to the mic.
They now use these gigantic forceps to bring her out. They brought her out. They turned her upside down.
Not one.
She didn't cry. We all... It looked like everybody...
They held their breath.
Then the doctor now tries to do an icebreaker that, you're not smiling again, you're not talking. I didn't say a word. The next thing, she just started crying.
Well, even as she grew up, she doesn't cry like that. The first few months, she wasn't like a crying baby. She was peaceful.
Very peaceful. Same thing, and they clamped the cords and...
Were you allowed to cut the...
Did you snip the...
No, see, I was already traumatized about the fact that she wasn't crying. So I'd lost my...
Ginger, don't waka.
You don't go. So by the time I looked at the video, it was just about 4 minutes.
You need to really talk close and speak up. Sorry.
That's all right. No.
I did not say anything. I don't understand. What's the problem?
No. Please.
Hold the mic.
No.
Oh, you know how it feels now, innit?
Really, guys?
Like, see. Carry on.
No, how about it?
I know.
Yes, but I agree.
Anyway, so by the time I looked at it, it looked like we were there for about 20 minutes or 30 minutes. But when I stopped recording, I saw it was about 4. It was less than 5 minutes, 4 minutes and 40 something seconds.
Wait, between when you came in and started recording and
Yes.
When the
you
baby
started
came
crying?
out.
When the baby
Yes.
came out, I'm telling you. About 4 minutes, 40 something seconds.
It's usually, it doesn't take time for them to bring out the baby.
Yeah.
It's sewing up that takes a lot of time.
Yeah.
Because they
I'll be
have
like,
to do it really. They
You'd have
have to be
45 to
thorough.
1 hour. Yeah.
Yeah. And then again, for the second child, because the scar, the skin around it gets thicker.
thicker, yeah.
Yeah. And this doctor was so precise that he cut,
cut
along the same scar.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he had to, and the entire process of putting the womb in, tucking it in, you know.
So you saw her guts.
Yeah, I did.
Now you know her inside and out.
I was hoping you would not say this thing.
If you hadn't said that, I'd have been surprised.
I'm glad I didn't disappoint.
Yeah. So they sewed her up nicely and they told me to go and look at my baby. I saw her, they suctioned her and everything. At first, the nurse didn't want me to enter. And I had to tell her that I'm the father now.
I mean, it's me that make it happen.
So she said she tried to close the door and I think she was just overzealous. She was a new staff. She wasn't there the last time we had our baby.
Right.
So I said, I'm the father now, that blah, blah, blah. She said, okay. So I watched them clean my daughter up and all. And yeah, then I now started reaching out to everybody that the baby is here, the baby is here, the baby is here. Of
Everyone
course,
started pulling up.
my mom again, she dashed down from where she was. I called them at work that, sorry guys, I'm not coming into work today.
I'm a
They're
daddy.
like, okay. I said, no, the reason is because my wife just had a baby. Like, oh, okay. When can we come and see? I said, okay, that's fine. I now said, I might not be able to come in until about. They said, no. I should just take about 2 weeks off.
Come on.
That they will sort the papaperwork for me. I said, okay, yeah. I mean, I paid my dues. If you insist, I wanted to come in tomorrow, but that's fine.
Come in with you tomorrow.
You mind this one?
Yeah. So there was a beautiful moment when Fury first met.
So that's what I
Yes.
wanted to ask next.
Okay.
How was that?
So before the baby came, we already told her, because she would look at my tummy and say, Mommy, what's this? And we'll tell her there's a baby inside. This is your sister. Your sister is coming. So she already had an idea that, and then we found out that she likes, anywhere she saw a baby, anybody, even if the child was older than her, baby.
And she wants to carry.
And she'll reach out. So we already were comfortable with the fact that she didn't mind having another person in the house. I have a video
Yeah, actually.
of when they first met.
She,
Can we have it?
yeah.
Wait, have
definitely.
you shared it? Do you mind sharing?
I will. I'll share it eventually, but you can have it.
You can, yeah.
Anyway, so she came in with
Her snacks and she offered
her
her
snacks.
Oh.
I think she was having I don't know what it was.
a
yeah. She
juice
was like,
pack.
oh, she looked so. She was in awe. She touched.
Oh.
She now gave me the baby's hand. I said I should kiss the baby.
See, guys, this is we're going to put this out. So please, you're going to have to go on YouTube and for the audio listeners, please, you need to watch this because I cannot wait to see it. I cannot.
Yeah, because we haven't seen it, so
Wendy has been keeping
And you know
things
she had.
Wow. Sorry.
I beg.
Sorry.
At the time she even came in, the baby was closing her eyes. Fury was closing her eyes. So when Fury came in, I was telling her, she was like, is baby sleeping? I said, yes, baby is sleeping. And she says, she's awake. She's opening her eyes. And then we look and she's actually opening her eyes.
Yeah.
She squints. So now I have, I'm compiling videos of how they met, how I'll post it one day. How they met, how they are now. Fury is... I was scared of the whole rivalry thing of her feeling
This one is a threat coming to take my
that
attention.
somebody's taking my, but she's very protective of her sister.
I
I love it.
She, even from when we brought her home, she adjusts the flannel whenever it comes off. She's very...
Yeah.
Tell Fury, pack up your toys. She may... But Fury, do something for Shuri. Omo. It's Prince.
She does that.
It's for real.
I love it.
So
Double
till
quick
now,
march.
Fury will not fight or argue with anybody. When it comes to her sister, she does not joke.
She doesn't want just anybody carrying her sister. She'll come and report that I don't want her to carry Shuri. And I'm like,
She has told me before that this is my sister. Where's your own sister?
yeah.
Go and carry your sister. This is my sister.
Meanwhile,
She's going to be 4 in December.
Yeah, she'll be 4 in December. Meanwhile, there was a day, I think Shuri was still about 3 months old. So we heard Shuri, we heard her wake up. So she gives us a warning signal. She forces. So we already heard her fussing. Then we just heard her scream. So we came out to the sitting room. She was in a swivel chair.
We left her in her
swivel chair. But by the time we came out, we saw her on the floor.
I almost lost my mind.
How did she get there?
She was about 2 months old.
About
2 months old.
And Fury was beside her doing this.
Said, she's crying. She's crying.
What happened was,
She wanted to come and pick her up.
Ibro, I had to restrain myself from...
I had to calm her down.
Because at the end of the day, these reactions we give to children, we forget sometimes that they are children. Because of how smart Fury is, the way she responds, you forget they're actually talking to a child. So you have expectations of an adult sometimes, and then I find that sometimes I'm reacting to that instead of treating her like the child she is.
Yeah.
That day, it took willpower not to shake her and tell her never to do that again. But if I had done that,
It would have
I would
been
have, it would have seemed like I didn't want her to be close to her. I would have severed a bond or so, So I just left it. I went inside, I was upset. It was after that I realized that she was actually trying to help because Shuri was crying. I think Glory, their nanny, was somewhere else. Maybe she was spreading clothes or something. So she tried to bring her
out. Yeah.
to us. That's what happened.
And see, I kid you not.
She couldn't carry the baby.
This thing happened less than a minute from when I left them.
Babies.
Oh well.
They are best friends now, Sha. They are very cool. When one wakes up, the other one is awake, very excited.
I want to. So the
And
next.
she hasn't fallen off the bed yet.
So because
So how is it handling a newborn and a toddler at the same time?
It's wild.
Are you hearing? Did you hear?
But people say that 2 is better than 1.
Yeah, because they can keep themselves company at
Eventually.
eventually. But
Eventually.
at the stage where one is still trying, no matter how much they seem to have a bond or the first one seems to love the second one, there's usually the risk of paying more attention to one over the other and not make. So you have to balance.
And you don't do that.
No, I don't. I'm still learning how to balance my affection. So once I'm singing songs because now Fury, thankfully she's expressive. So she says, me too, what about me?
Yeah.
I love that as opposed to just sulking.
Yeah.
Yeah,
fair.
feeling neglected.
Even when I'm giving Chure my attention, when Fury says, oh, me too, I have to either hand Chure to somebody or carry both of them at the same time. If I'm spinning Chure, I have to spin Fury too.
Oh.
To involve her so that she doesn't
Feel left out.
or one day she just look at Chure and give her punch.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So, yeah, balancing.
So you said it was wild. How
It's
wild?
wild though because you're dealing with one that can talk. You're dealing with one that cannot talk. You're dealing with one that needs your attention more than the other.
They're different.
Yeah. So there are sometimes Fury wants me to attend to her. There's sometimes she wants Wendy to attend to her. But every time Shuri wants Wendy to attend to her. So at some point we find that the 2 children want Wendy to attend to her. And there's so much she can do. And at that point, there's very little I can do.
Yeah, because they don't need of them want you at that time.
And this woman is burnt out coming back from set and all. But,
Oh, I
want
didn't
what they
even.
want.
There was one time, Shuri feeding Shuri. Her feeding time, Shuri will come and say, "Mommy, I want milk."
She wanted breast milk too.
Yes.
yeah,
My friend, come on.
No,
she gave her.
I gave
You
her
gave-
On a
hold
spoon.
on a spoon.
Okay.
So I'll tell her, go and bring your spoon. I didn't push her away. I didn't do the whole, this is not for you, this is for babies. Go and bring your spoon. So Ashuri is feeding too. She just, even if it's one table, those are tiny spoons, she'll just take it and go.
And after that, she never even...
I've learned something.
You breastfeed.
Hey, voila. So now we.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So with Fury is now almost 4
Yeah.
Yeah.
and she's a girl. I know how it is for Ibro watching Kion always following Ibro everywhere, especially when Ibro wants to go and use the bathroom.
Yes. Like so now he's learned how to, target,
Aim.
How to aim and how to shake. And
Yeah.
then,
Yesterday I was surprised.
Yeah.
He shook. I'm like, oh my goodness, you shook. Well done.
Don't do that.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm
So,
sorry.
so he knows how to aim, how to shake, and then he takes it
Tissue.
whatever tissue, and then he wipes before, and then he now stretch and flush.
I want to flush. And he
So, yeah.
flushes.
But it was weird at first when he used to come with me, and then he's staring at and watching while I'm trying, and I'm like, okay, shift now, try to take a leak here, and then he's like. So now, she was like, he wants to learn how you do it. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
So after I started letting him watch, and then now when I take him to pee, he now stands. So we have a little thing that we push to the edge of so he can stand on it.
Okay.
And then he now
Okay.
shakes it.
Oh yeah, speaking of which, we reached a new milestone with Fury in the last 1 or 2 weeks.